The Warriors are coached by Andrew Rogers and assisted by Joel Yonacek, Mitch Bruma, Brian Hoffman, and Wayne Woodlaw. Here to start tonight for your Lutheran Eagles. Senior number 1, Kylie Jacob. Sophomore number 2, Evelyn Cisneros. Sophomore number 3, Abby Crabtree. Sophomore number 11, Shayla Rothenberg. And junior number 33, Ashley Miller. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's play basketball!
Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Eagles taking on the Lincoln Lutheran. Are they the Warriors? I think so. Rottenberg down low to start it off, and she'll start the scoring for the Eagles. Putting up 2-0 early. Hoffman now, she tries to drive, and it's going to be a moving screen on Lincoln Lutheran. Crabtree taking it up. Now to Jacob on the right side at the wing. Moves left, gets it over. Now Crabtree, step back three. Got it. Three-pointer, the Eagles up 5-0 early. Barely a minute in. Pass over to the right side. Now dribbles left, passes it. They swing it all the way around. Drived in, now backs out. Now towards the top of the key. Now Hoffman tries to drive, doesn't, pass it to the corner. Back up top, now back down to the corner. Move it around, Hoffman with it. Tries to pass it out to the corner, but it's taken away. Jacob with the steal. She takes it up, crosses court. Long pass to Rottenberg. And she'll get fouled. It's a brisk Saturday afternoon. A little bit of snowfall coming down today. Still coming down lightly. Pass it in. Miller, and she draws the foul. Oh, never mind. They're going to say jump ball. Tried to go up with it. Reached back a little too far. Passed in. Dribbled once, now passed up. Janacek getting swarmed. She drops to a knee. And it's going to be a timeout by Lincoln Lutheran. So an early one. Eagles up 5-0. 6:35 left in this first period. Grant, Eagles playing good basketball so far this season. I mean, a lot of stuff that they could still improve on, especially that three-point shooting. You know, we've seen them move away from it a little bit. Obviously, the girls still got the green light, but it's really been the posts this season that have dominated for these Eagles. I mean, look at these averages. Rottenberg averaging 18.3 points a game, and then Ashlyn Miller averaging 18 a game. I mean, they have been dominating down low. A 76% field goal percentage for Shayla Rottenberg. Lincoln Lutheran, on the other hand, looking to try to turn their season around. Last year ended up going 2-21. Now they're looking to improve from last year, which shouldn't be too hard after only having 2 wins. Did fall last night to Lincoln Christian. They're looking to bounce back here. Left side wing, now passed across. Janacek with it. Now back out, up top, drive, held up. Hoffman now, she goes right. Gets it back to the top of the key, spun around to Janacek. Goes left, jump stop, bounce pass, baseline drive, pass back in, and that one's going to be across the backcourt, but also a shot clock violation. It'll be the Eagles' ball. There we go. There's some fuzzy noise going on. Crabtree taking it up, crosses the M. On the left side, looking. Tries to get it to Miller. And it's going to be out of bounds on Wolgemuth. And looks like a couple of subs coming in for the Warriors. Green and Wig coming in. Wig, one of the better post players. Out of bounds on the Warriors. Sorry, everyone. Just trying to get things figured out so it sounds wonderful. Eagles with the ball. Jacob to inbound it. 5-0 here in the first quarter. They get it out to Miller. Now to Cisneros. They swing it around. Crabtree goes to the corner to Jacob. Now to Miller at the elbow. Drives, puts it up right-handed, and that one's going to roll in for the and one. There's Miller again. Grant, you were at the game yesterday. You saw how dominant Miller can be all around the court. I mean, and even at the free throw line, she leads the team 92%. She is 12 for 13 on the year. And there's another one, so her average is going to go up. Then three-point shooting, she's 33%. She is a weapon on this team. As that shot's missed, rebound, Rottenberg. They went up the court quickly. Crabtree tries to get it over, and it's intercepted. Tipped off the hands of Miller, into the hands of a Lincoln Lutheran player. Passed up top, over to Hoffman, swung Green. Dribbles once left. Stood low, passed it down, but it's picked off once again, this time by Rottenberg. Crabtree takes it up, pass it back out, three-pointer, can't get it. Jacob just put a little too much on it, and Cisneros going to get the jump ball for the Eagles. One sub coming in. Cisneros will take a seat for the Eagles as Kubicek checks in. They pass it to Rottenberg. She gets smacked on the arm, but no call, and then there's the foul. So put up a couple of shots. Gets the foul, she'll head to the line for 2. 10 for 20 on the season from the free throw line. First shot gonna rim out. Those are the frustrating shots because they look so perfect and just toilet bowl out. Second one on the way, and that one's good. So she'll keep the 50-50 free throw percentage. Eagles running a full court press. Warriors able to break through it. Out of the far end of the court. Spin by Wilson. Pass it to Green. Green at the wing. And looks like the shot clock wasn't reset. Looks like they're going to try to figure that out. 4:33 left in this first quarter. Warriors yet to score. Which, speaking of yet to score, Eagles almost held Fairbury last night scoreless in the first quarter. They're about 2 or 3 seconds away from having a 27-0 first quarter. I mean, just a dominant performance there in all facets of the game, really. Grant, how did the three-point shooting look in that game?
Well, not bad. We could have hit more, but I feel like when you just have posts that can make plays, like Ashlyn and Shaylin, and the chemistry between the post and the guards, then you're just going to score beneath all the time.
Yeah. Especially when your defense is playing that great. At the wing. That's across Green at the top of the key. Janacek with it. Tries to drive, doesn't. Pass back out, over to Hoffman. Hoffman tries to go down low, but it's knocked away. And Crabtree gets the steal and gets the foul. Another foul on the Warriors. It'll put the Eagles in the bonus. That's their 5th team foul in this quarter. And we're only halfway through. Crabtree shooting 100% from the free throw line. Chances are I just jinxed that. Oh, man. Well, I guess these stats are a little behind. Maybe she wasn't already. Free throw percentage. Yeah, it only had the first 3 games. Tessa Wilson checking in the game for the Warriors. Crabtree's second free throw. Rims out. And Rottenberg with a tough rebound and put up the shot. Looked like prematurely. It's off the bottom of the backboard. And Lincoln Lutheran rebounds. Wilson with it. Swarmed by Jacob. Able to pass it out. Out the wing, they pass it up. Janacek puts up the 3. That one's not going to land, and rebound Rottenberg. Crabtree quickly going down the court, and Miller gets the ball down low and puts it in. See, that's something that is very important about how Miller plays, as there's going to be a timeout by the Warriors. A really important part about how Miller plays is keeping her composure, because we saw that in the game against Thayer Central. You know, she was getting a little flustered down low when she was getting swarmed, which is going to happen when you're one of the 2 go-to posts. And right there, she did a great job. She didn't try to force the shot. She took her time. You know, she was kind of falling out of bounds. She was able to keep her feet set, move back in a better position. 11-0, Eagles up here in the nest against the Lincoln Lutheran Warriors. 11-0. Eagles up, 3:39 left in this first quarter. Crabtree playing press, one-on-one. Putting pressure on Wilson. She passes to Janacek. Janacek moves left, gets the screen. Thought about the pull-up three, doesn't take it. And that ball's tipped, caught by Wigg. She able to get it away. Low with it. She passes it long across to Janacek. She puts up the three. That one going to be too long. Rebound Rottenberg once again. Crabtree takes it up. Goes right. Pass it over. Ryle. Now they swing it around. Crabtree in the corner. Drives. Toss it up to Miller, and she draws the foul. So another pair of, or I guess not a pair, but more free throws coming for Ashlyn Miller. First one up and good. Second one on the way, and good once again. I mean, she is a pure free throw shooter. 7 points already today. Now Miller playing good defense, and she forces the travel. Janacek tried to back up into her. Now it looks like Jacob and Newton coming in, and Crabtree and Kubicek taking seats. Grant, you said earlier Newton performed well last night. Guessing she got quite a few minutes with how well the Eagles were playing. As they go down low, now back out. Ryle with the three. That one's going to be long rebound, Lutheran.
Yeah, I think they have their subs in third quarter. 4 minutes left. Do that when you're dominating.
There's a turnover there by the Warriors once again. Ryle with the steal. Now over to Newton. She puts up the three, and that one's going to be long. And Ronberg puts it up and in. Played tough at the post right there. Able to make it count. She's got 5 today. They go baseline, back out to Green. Green swarmed by Ryle and Ronberg. Now tipped. Picked off by Miller. Tossed to Newton. Passed up to Jacob. Gets it down to Ronberg. Spins, puts up the left-handed shot, and she'll get fouled.
She keeps creating those fouls, and that's really well because that puts them in the bonus.
2 free throws coming for the sophomore. And the first one is good. That's something very important that she improves on throughout the season is her free throw shooting, because she's going to draw a lot of fouls. You know, it's hard to block a 6'4" player, so you might as well just get in their way, cause trouble for them, and force them to try to score from farther away. And she goes 2 for 2 right there. Taken up. 1:46 left in this quarter. Hoffman hands it off. They pass it over. Sid Lowe. She shoots the three, and that one's going to be bricked off the front of, or back of the rim. Rebound Rottenberg once again. Newton with it. She shoots the three, can't get it, and Rottenberg able to put it up and in. I don't know, you think you give Newton the assist there? I mean, that's 2 3-pointers she missed. That went straight to Rottenberg and then scored.
Well, it does count as it.
And Muller gets the rebound off the miss. Jacob taking it up slowly. She'll cross the M. Roth sends in the play, doing the funkiest of hand signals. Jacob gets it to Rottenberg, and she gets the foul. Can't get the and one, though.
She's already been down like a ton of times.
Fouls called on Claire Holman for her second. At the line shooting 2, Shayla Rottenberg.
First one is good. 3 straight free throws made by the sophomore. Second one no good. Rebound Muller. Pass it for Rottenberg. She swings it across. Now down to Newton in the corner. She puts up the three. That one's going to be long. She's one of the better three-point shooters on this Eagles team. So far today, she's struggling with 3 bad misses in a row. Just got to get in a rhythm. To the right, Hoffman with it. She drives. Back out. Swing around to Sidlow. In the corner, tries to escape. Adeline putting a lot of pressure on, and they're going to call a foul on her. Hoffman to pass it in. Gets it in, now back out Sidlow. Cross to Holly, they swing it around all the way to Hoffman. At the key, tries to dribble around Jacob. Fumbles it for a second, now passes it, Sidlow. Covered by Newton. Sidlow again in the corner, pass back up, swing to Hoffman. 3 on the clock, long three, no good. Rebound Muller, and she'll hold on to it to end the first quarter. Eagles up 20-0. Rottenberg with 10, Miller with 7, Jacob with 3. A lot of fouls for the Warriors there. Can't scrape any points onto the board in one quarter. See what they can do in the second here in the Nest. Second quarter of play, just about to start. Warriors going to start off with it. Wilson takes it up, passes it up to Hoffman. Now back over to Green. She passes it. Swung way down to the corner, now back out. High pass, able to get it to Green, thought about the three, can't take it. Moved around back to the right side. Long three by Hoffman. That one's going to be long. Rebound Rottenberg. She has got tons of rebounds so far. On pace easily for a double-double. Get it to Jacob in the corner. She gets it to Miller, and that shot's going to be long. Rebound Rottenberg, and she can't roll it in. Rebound Miller to Crabtree. Moves, pass it out to Miller. Goes baseline, pass it Jacob. Three-point shot. Long. And Warriors going to get the rebound. Passed up to Hoffman. Hoffman looks, gets it to Green. Moves along. Sidlow now at the top of the key. Green. Bit of an errant pass. All good though at the top of the key. Now back to Green. Now back to the top of the key. Hoffman back to the top of the key. Just going all the way around the horn so far. Back over to Wilson now. Mid-range shot, no good. Rebound Rottenberg. So the Eagles defense dominating at the moment. Crabtree out to Miller. Pass to Cisneros. She shoots the three. That one's just going to miss. And rebound Miller. Goes baseline. Spins. Gets fouled by the looks of it. And it will be. First foul on the Warriors of this quarter. 6:16 left. It's a second foul on Wolgemuth. Rodenberg gets it, pass it out to Adeline Cisneros, puts up the three. It's off the back of the rim, and they're going to say off of Rottenberg. So one thing I wanted to note about this Eagles team on where they could improve and what they need to do to be a championship contender like last year is hitting the open threes, as that one's poked away by Jacob. They've gotten a lot of open three looks, just haven't hit them. Miller with the three, and that one's green. Speaking of hitting threes, Miller gets to 10 points now with that three-pointer. She's one of the better three-point shooters on the team, and she was last year too.
That's a post. It's kind of crazy.
And finally, the Warriors able to put points on the board after Jayla Green gets the layup. Crabtree passes it. She heads to the corner. Jacob with it. Pass top of the key. Swung to Cisneros. Gets the screen. Steps back. Fires the three. Got it. Kaboom. Eagles up 24 here in the second quarter. Approaching 5 minutes left in the half. And stolen away by Cisneros. Takes it up, and that one's poked away. It will stay with the Eagles as Rao comes in for Cisneros. Jacob to inbound it. Pass it up to Miller. Miller dribbles once, puts up the hook shot, banks but won't go in. Rebound, Wilson. Tipped away by from Wilson. She's able to pass it up though. Hoffman with it. Keeps an eye on Crabtree, passes it away. Long pass over to Sidlow at the corner. Covered by Miller, beats Miller on the baseline, and Miller commits the foul. First foul on Miller today. Wilson throws it in. Sidlow with it, puts it over to Green. Wilson, now down to Wig. Now back out, thought about the three, doesn't take it, spins, drives, bounce pass to Wig, covered by Rottenberg. Pass it to Green, Green tries to go baseline, can't. Back out, now to the top. Hoffman with it, she takes a long three. That one's gonna be no good, rebound Crabtree. She sprints down the court, tries to beat Green. Awkward pass, and it bounces into the hands of Rottenberg, and she puts it in. 28-2, Rottenberg's got 12. Green drives, pass it to Wig, and Wig shot gonna roll out. Ryle gets the rebound, pass it up to Crabtree. She'll take it on the left side, as she does. Pull-up three, no good. Rebound Kubicek, passed out to Ryle. Eagles with a second chance. Crabtree drives right. Pass it across. Ryle with the three. High arching won't go. Back to Crabtree. Now to Rottenberg. She gets fouled but no call. Puts it up and in. 32. Eagles lead as there's a timeout by the Warriors. It's their second timeout of this half. Was it a timeout by the Eagles? Not sure. Regardless, we'll take one with them. Eagles lead big here in the first half. Eagles up 32. I guess up 28, 32-2. 3:28 left in the second quarter. One team foul on each team. Warriors gonna have it coming out of the timeout. Hoffman passed it up. Green drives left. And they'll say no shot, foul on the floor. So the Warriors get denied their second made shot of the game after the Ryle foul. Hoffman throws it in. Green is swinging all the way around Hoffman in the corner. One-on-one with Jacob. Long pass to Green. Drives left, covered by Kubicek. Passes up, now another drive. Looked like she walked with it, no call. She puts it up and in for the second shot, made shot by the Warriors. 30-4. Jacob at the edge of the M. Pass it up to Ryle, bobbles it, recovers. Tries to get it to Miller, Miller with it. And she does not draw the foul. Covered by Green, she takes it up. And then she gets the foul. Looked like Miller caught a lot of hand there going up with the shot on the other end. No call though. Couple of free throws coming for Green. First one on the way. And that one's gonna bounce out. As Rottenberg and Crabtree step on for Muller and Ryle. So the two dominant posts back on the court together with Miller and Rottenberg. Second free throw will roll in. Warriors now trail by 25. Crabtree takes it up, crosses the M. Passes left. Jacob with it. She dribbles right. Now to Crabtree, who puts up the three. That one's going to be too far left and rebound by Hoffman. Hoffman averaging 5 rebounds a game. And that shot good. Big three-pointer for the Warriors. They cut it down to 22. Wig with the three. Crabtree, pass it over to Jacob. She'll shoot the three. And that one's just going to miss. And Rottenberg draws the foul. Her and Miller have been dominant in the post, especially this season. I mean, last year was a lot of Rottenberg, but now it's both of them. How important is that going to be throughout this season?
Well, they're already showing winning games with Shayla and Miller carrying the team with most points, and they also put up a ton of stats, not just by points, but like by rebounds. Shayla, the rebounds per game, she has 17 rebounds a game. That is crazy. Ashlyn only having 7, but it's still pretty good. And if they can keep that up, they're going to be a threat.
Shayla goes 1 for 2 on the free throws. He goes up 31-8. Hoffman on the right side, trying to get past Crabtree. She passes it away. Now Green has it at the wing. Drive here, and they're going to say a foul. Look like a possible travel, but going to be a foul on the floor on the Eagles. Second one on Miller. She's been a little quiet since the first quarter, as we only at 1:41 left of this first half. Green swings it, Holly with it. Goes left, Wig. Covered by Rottenberg. Long pass there. Now Green, she drives. Passes it out, 3 ball, no good. Rebound, Crabtree. Holds it up there, pass it across. Newton puts up the 3, can't get it. Cisneros able to get the rebound. Crabtree at the wing, drives, spins, looking. Adeline Cisneros puts up the 3, almost wedgies it. Rottenberg gets the rebound, tries to go up with it, and she'll draw another foul. That one going to be on the floor. I mean, she has been drawing foul after foul. Cisneros throws it in to Rottenberg, hands it off to Crabtree. Drives, puts up the floater, no good. Rebound, Holly. Under a minute to go in the half. Passed up to Green, goes baseline, throws it in the foot of Rottenberg and out of bounds. This Lincoln Lutheran team looking to be better than last year. They did get a win over Grand Island Central Catholic and is 1 win away from tying their season total last year. Pass to the corner, Hoffman. Thought about driving, doesn't. Wig with it at the wing. They swing it. Hoffman moves right. Passes it. 3-point shot. No good. Rebound Newton. Eagles with the ball now. 20 seconds left. 31-8. And Crabtree draws a foul. Green's defense just a little too aggressive there. It's her first foul. Newton to throw it in. Eagles 1 foul away from the bonus. Not that that'll do too much, as we're just about to 10 seconds left in this half. 6 seconds. Crabtree puts up the shot, she's blocked. 2 seconds left. And half-court heave gonna be no good. 31-8, your score for the first half. Rottenberg leading with 15. Miller with 10. Cisneros with 3 and Jacob with 3. Quite a few fouls on the Warriors. Eagles picked up a little more in that second quarter than they did the first. Nonetheless, it's all Eagles right now here in the Nest on Milford Drive Network. 31-8. Eagles lead. Start this second half. Crabtree with it, pass it up. Rottenberg. Looking. Goes right, gets a screen. Tries to go up with it. She's bumped and dropped, and then a kind of a swarm down there on the floor. It's going to stay with the Warriors, though. Looks like the sun's finally starting to peek out. Taken up the court by Wilson. Spun. Bounce pass. Sidlow drives. Holds up there, pivots. Back out to Hoffman. She shoots a three, and that one's banked in. Second three of the game for the Warriors. Cut it down to 20. Natalie Hoffman. Crabtree goes right. Pass it to Cisneros. Tries to get it to Miller, but too much pressure there. Picked off by Green. One-on-one with Jacob. Now bad bounce pass. Picked off by Miller. She's playing good defense today. Passed up to Jacob. Jacob tries to get it to Rottenberg, catches it, puts up the layup, and good. 33-11. Back up to a 22-point lead. She's got 17 points today. Hoffman now. Green. Sends it over to Wilson. Wilson looks to get it to Hoffman again, almost picked away. And pass back to the top of the key now to Hoffman once again. Dribbles right. Doesn't shoot the three. Now she does. That one's going to be off the mark. Rebound. Crabtree poked away. She recovers though. And it's a 4-on-2. Get it to Miller. Spins and she's blocked. Stolen away. Now to Crabtree. She puts up the three. Can't get it. And it's going to be a rebound by Hoffman. Passed up to Wilson. Wilson goes baseline. And she draws the foul. She'll head to the line for two. It is dead silent in the nest right now. I mean, there's like nobody talking. 33-11. Oh, now there's starting to be some chatter as the first one is good. Wilson was a 50% free throw shooter with that one. It'll bump up. As Miller steps off, she's got 3 fouls today. So a little bit of foul trouble early in this third quarter. Wilson's second free throw. No good. Rebound, Rottenberg. It'll remain 33-12. Screen. Pass to Jacob, who puts up the three. That one's no good. Rebound, Rottenberg. She's easily got double-digit rebounds, as that three is going to be airballed by Cisneros. And looks like Rottenberg, the ball was going out of bounds, threw it into a Lincoln Lutheran player, and they touched out of bounds. Or something happened. Actually,
yeah, that's a smart play. Just chucking it at the person so it can stay your ball.
A little bit of a discussion by the refs here. I wonder, he went like this, so it might have been a carry. Is that what that is?
It looked like, yeah, that's a carry, but it looked like she stepped out of bounds after she, got the ball.
Okay.
And after, because she, grabbed the ball and stepped out of bounds. I have no idea, though. Couldn't really see.
Kind of a tough look. We didn't got the best angle. Passed up to Rottenberg, puts up the hook shot, blocked. Tries to go up again. She draws the foul now.
Another foul she creates. Loving it.
Looking really frustrated, though. She wants to make those layups. But, with them grabbing at her arms, difficult to make them and forces her to try to make plays from the line. First one is good. So a better free throw shooting day for her today. As a little update, Nebraska currently up 30-18 over the number 13 Illinois Fighting Illini, and the second free throw is good. 35-12, Rottenberg knocking on the doorstep of a 20 bomb. Full court press by the Eagles. Hoffman loses the ball for a second, and then she travels with it. So it'll head right back to the Eagles. Kubchak steps on for Crabtree. And Miller steps on for Muller. Miller hasn't scored since the first quarter. Can she potentially get things on offense rolling once again here in the second half? Jacob passes it up. Kubchak dribbles right. Now to the top of the key. Bounce pass down to Miller. Loses it. Covered by Hoffman. Olsen passes it up to Green. Thought about the three, doesn't take it, drives instead, and stuffed by Rodenberg. Covered by Miller, passed up to Jacob. Jacob takes it up the court. Goes left, pass back out, three-pointer. Miller, got it! Kaboom!
Bam!
Ends her scoring drought from the first quarter. She's got 13 now. She's 2 for 2 from three. 38-12, Eagles up big. Green with it. Pivots, passes up. Hoffman drives, one-on-one with Jacob. Now hands it off. Sidlow tries to pass it out, actually. Green drives, now back out. Wilson, that one going to be no good. Rebound, Rodenberg, and she gets swarmed by Green. It'll be a foul on her. Heard some Ed Sheeran for a second there. Crabtree with it. It's across the M. Rodenberg at the top of the key. Bounce pass to Miller. Miller spins. Goes up left-handed and gets the and one. Eagles now at 40. 4:04 left in this third quarter. 15 now for Miller. Third foul on Holly. Free throw is going to be no good. Recovered by Wigg, now passed up to Green. Holds up there. They got pelted there by Crabtree. Now back to Green at the top of the key. And this one's going to be out of bounds on the Warriors. Crabtree taking it up on the left side, right side. Rao with it. Pass it over to Crabtree. Crabtree goes left. Tries to pass it to Rodenberg, but it's tipped. And the Warriors going to recover it. Except, are they going to call jump ball? They will. It'll stick with the Eagles. That is her fourth. It's only still 3:19 left in this third quarter. She's finally getting something going on offense. After scoring 10 in the first quarter and then nothing after that. Now she's got 4 fouls. And that one really just silly. You know, you can afford to give up a layup as long as it means you're sticking at 3 fouls. Now she's at 4, she'll take a seat. Muller will come in as the first free throw is good.
Ashland's a big part of this offense. And if we lose her, with just like, I know we're up by a big margin, but, you know, if you still lose her, that's not a very great thing to have.
Yeah, I mean, having her down there with Rodenberg forces them to keep their eye on 2 bigs. But now Rodenberg is going to be the main threat. Not to say Muller can't put up numbers as that shot's missed, but Miller's already got something going this season. Looks like Jacob going to come in for Kubicek. Just about 3 minutes left in this third quarter. Eagles still up big. Wilson takes it up. Pass it to Green. Green picked off by Crabtree. She'll have an open lane for the layup, and she puts it up and in. 42-14. Bounce pass. Tried to get it down low, but it'll be out of bounds on the Warriors. It's a football score, 42-14. Eagles up 4 touchdowns. Crabtree takes it up, crosses the M, gets a screen. Gets another screen, goes left, pass it out. Rao wide open 3. High arching ball, and that one's good. Big 3-pointer for Ryle. Her first points of this game. Holly dribbles right, pass it back. Now across to Wilson. Wilson gets it back to Holly, now to the corner, Wig. Sidlow now. Spins with it. Pass it to Lowe. Go to Wilson. Wilson drives with the left hand, pass it out. 3-pointer. That one's going to be no good. Rebound, Rottenberg. Crabtree with it. Pull up 3. Got it. Kaboom. 48-14. 8 points for Crabtree. Sedlow at the wing, covered by Muller. Gets the screen. Doesn't take the shot. Instead, pass it out. Moves left is Holly. Pass it to Wilson. She puts up the long 3, and that one's good. Long 3 didn't have a whole lot of arc on it, but it was money. Crabtree now across to Muller. She'll shoot the 3. That one going to be no good. And Rottenberg couldn't get the rebound. It'll stay with the Warriors. Passed across, Holly. Over to Lowe, back up. Drives, held up there. Passed out to Wilson. Wilson now drives, bounce pass to Wig. And Wig can't make it. Probably should have been a foul on Rottenberg, but no call. Passed up to Muller. She's got a free layup there. 30 seconds left as the Eagles extend their lead once again. And there's going to be a timeout by the Warriors. 50-17, 24.6 left in this third quarter. A little bit of foul trouble for the Eagles. Still up big here in the Nest. Wilson throws it in. Hoffman with it. Swarmed by Rottenberg and Crabtree. And Crabtree forces the jump ball. It'll stay with the Warriors, however. 18 seconds now. Thrown into Hoffman. Covered by Crabtree, poked away. Hoffman recovers it. Crabtree fights for it. And now a jump. Actually, what was the call? I think it was jump ball. This time it'll go to the Eagles. 11 seconds left. Pass it into Crabtree. Crabtree pass it out to Ryle. Puts up the three. That one's going to be short. Green with the rebound. 5 seconds left. And they'll be fine holding on to it. Oh, they force a jump ball, which will make this end of the third quarter last a couple more seconds than it should be.
Looks like Ashland ran on the court when Abby got that.
She's excited for the jump ball. Maybe she thought that, I think she thought that the ball was going to be Milford's. I don't know. I thought she was on the court. She ran on.
Well, I just saw her run onto the court, and she was like,
oh, whoa.
She was like, yeah. And I was like,
Shayla just ran off the court with Canner. Not sure for what reason.
That's not a good sign.
Hopefully nothing too bad, especially with this game well out of reach for the Warriors. Other than that, yeah, third quarter ends 50-17. Fourth quarter going to be hard for the Warriors to make some noise against the Eagles. But yeah, Miller came running on after the jump ball. She thought it was going to be Eagles ball.
Yeah, well, she runs on the court celebrating. We think she's on the court, and then literally like 2 seconds later, she runs back off and is hiding behind her dad. Like, yeah. So embarrassed. That was hilarious. But we'll see what's up with Shayla. Ashley was just ran off the court.
Hopefully she'll return too. She's a big part of this team. I mean, she wasn't limping at all. She jogged off, so not much worry there. 8 minutes left. 50-17. And she is back. And so is Cantor.
And Mogul.
Welcome back. Miller back on the floor. Eagles throw it into Crabtree. She heads to the left side. Green on her. Baseline looks wide open. Miller moves down to the post though. Pass it to Muller. Now to the corner. Cisneros gets it to Miller. Spins. Swarmed. Triple team. Now pass it out. Cisneros. She puts up the three. That one not going to land. Muller fighting for the rebound. It's going to end up in Miller's hand, and she'll draw the foul. This one on the floor. No free throws coming up. Muller steps off. Rottenberg back on. Jacob to throw it in. Gets it into Crabtree. Gets the screen. Goes right. Passes it across. Jacob with a wide open three. Can't connect. And Wilson is going to be able to get the rebound. Tries to pass it up to Green. And she'll make the layup with the right hand. 15-19. Green with 7 points. Jacob with it at the wing. Pass it to the corner. Now over to Miller. Now down to Rottenberg. She passed it out. Cisneros with another three. That one just barely rolls out. It's going to be a rebound for Wilson. She passed it up. And down low is Sidlow. She's able to put it up and in past Miller. Her first points of the game. Now Crabtree with it. On the left side, pass it up to Jacob. Thought about the three, doesn't take it. Cisneros lobs it to Rottenberg, and she puts it up and in. She's got 21 points today. Wilson with it, bounce pass. Sidlow goes right. Poked away by Cisneros. And it's going to be out of bounds on the Eagles. Wilson with it. Pass it to Sidlow. Sidlow goes right again. Pass back up. 3-point shot by Hoffman. Going to be no good. Rebound Rottenberg. And she has been an absolute weapon on the boards. Crabtree at the top of the key. Bounce pass to Ronberg. Ronberg looks to get it to Miller. Poked away, but Cisneros recovers it. She shoots the three. Now I'm going to be off the mark. Hoffman gets it up. Pass it to Sidlow. She shoots a long three. Way short. Rebound Miller. Now Crabtree with it. Pass it to corner. Lob pass to Rottenberg. Loses it for a second, but she'll draw the foul. It's been a really physical game so far, especially down low. Eagles lead by 31. That's the third foul on Wolgemuth. Jacob, pass it up to Newton, who puts up the three. Can't get it to fall. And Crabtree forces a jump ball. Warriors will retain it. 5:21 left in this fourth quarter. Green with it. Pass it to Hoffman. Natalie Hoffman, she gets the screen. Pass it, Wolgemuth. Covered by Rottenberg. Pass it up. Now Wilson drives, and she'll draw the foul. That foul going to be on Jacob. Her first. Wilson passes it into Hoffman. Jacob covering her. Now drive by Hoffman, and Rottenberg going to get called for the foul. Went for kind of a swinging block, which was not a great idea, but it really didn't look like she connected there. But it'll be her first foul, which is really good considering she's been getting in a lot of foul trouble in these earlier games. She's done a great job today, taking until 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter to get her first. The free throw is going to be no good. Rebound Eagles. Rottenberg another one. Crabtree pass it to Rottenberg, poked away, and it's going to be a foul. Another foul against Rottenberg. She's been drawing them all game. Some subs come in for the Warriors. Kupchak to throw it in for the Eagles. Threw it into very tight coverage there. Everybody swarming around Rottenberg, but it's tipped out of bounds on Lincoln Lutheran. Kupchak with it. Looking. Long pass intercepted by Green. Couldn't get it to Crabtree. And the layup by Green, no good. Rebound Miller. Here comes the Eagles. Crabtree sprinting down the floor. Pulls up, pass it across. Kupchak wide open three. Way short. Rebound Holly. Now passed up to Green. Miller on her. Puts up the poor shot, and they call the foul on Miller. She was straight up. A little too much contact, I guess, and she'll be fouled out of the game. So, all in all, a good performance by Miller. 15 points. Plenty of rebounds. So good showing for her, a little below her point average. Just a lot of fouls. First free throw going to be no good. Excuse me. Green's second free throw on the way. And that one bounces out off the back of the rim. Rebound Muller. 4:18 left in the game. Jacob pass it up. Now to Ryle. Ryle pass it down to the corner. Now back up top. Swung around to the corner. Ryle tries to get it down to Rottenberg, but it's not a great pass. Now Rottenberg trying to steal it away, can't. Hoffman takes it up the court. To Holly. Now low, now Green. Hard pass to Hoffman. Gets it down low. Wig met at the line and blocked. Rottenberg with another block. Jacob with it. Pass it across. Ryle gets it down to the corner. Kupacek shoots the three. It's long. Rebound, Muller. And it's poked away and stolen from Muller. Hoffman playing defense there. Now she passes it up to Green. She stops. Pass it back out. Hoffman, contested three. That one is money. I mean, that one was absolutely perfect. Jacob pass it up Kupacek. Kupacek down low, and this one going to be met as Rottenberg draws a foul. First free throw is good. (53-24), 3 minutes left in the game. Rottenberg's free throw for 23 points rolls out, so she'll be stuck at 22. Wilson takes it up, long pass to Sidlow. Sidlow dribbles right, hands it off. Wolgemuth pumps, gives it to Green now. Green goes left towards the top of the key, bounce pass across. Wilson goes baseline, held up, and they're going to call a foul on Jacob, I believe. Her second foul. Passed in across. Holly with it. Covered by Jacob. Now gets it to Wolgemuth. Pumping. Looking. Now gets it over to Sidlow. Spins with it. Jacob playing great defense. Now Wilson towards the left side. Cisneros playing defense on her. Passes it, and she travels with it. Saw Rottenberg putting up the block. Decided not to try to shoot it. Might have worked out better for her if she would have tried to shoot it, as Rottenberg's hand came swinging down on her. But it'll be Eagles ball with 2:10 left. Crabtree with it. Pass it across Cisneros. Over to Jacob, who puts up the three. And that one's going to be good. Kylie Jacob, a 36% three-point shooter. Hits one there for her first points of the game. And out Wolgemuth. Wolgemuth held up. Passed over Sidlow. And Crabtree commits the foul. Her first. As a full team substitution lines up for the Warriors. The Warriors now in the bonus. And the first one good. And a almost full team substitution for the Eagles. As 4 new Eagles step on. Well-deserved rest for the starters. Especially Rottenberg with 22 points. That second free throw is good by Sidlow. Newton with it. Dribbles right. Got to get it across half court. She does. Pulls up there. Pass it across. Out along with it. Foul to Schluckabeer. Schluckabeer to the left side to Newton. Pass tried to get it to Muller. She recovers it. Schluckabeer puts up the three. And that one's banked in. Big three-pointer for Schluckabeer there. Puts the Eagles at 59 as that one's rolled out. And that one's going to hit off the knee of Ryle and out of bounds. Oh, never mind. They'll say it was off one of the Lincoln Lutheran players. Long throws it in. Ryle takes it up. Loses it for a second, hands it off. Schluckabeer drives, puts up the floater. And that one just barely bounces out. And Muller draws the foul. She'll head to the line for a couple of free throws. I believe both teams now in the bonus. First free throw is good. 57-26, Eagles 31-point lead. 43 seconds left. Second free throw rolls out. Under 40 now. Hoffman passes it along. That shot no good. Rebound Muller. Passes it to Ryle. And looks like the fire alarms are going off. Nobody even moving. So obviously this has proven basketball a lot more important than fire safety.
What's going on? Is this a false alarm?
Hopefully a false alarm. If not, hopefully a false alarm, because this would be, actually I'd rather it be a real fire. Oh, the scoreboard said on fire. This better be a real fire, because if a false alarm fire alarm is going off, it's going to delay the rest of this game. Kubchak trying to figure it out. 19.7 left in the game. Eagles up big in the fourth quarter. We'll be right back once the fire alarm gets sorted out, I guess, here on Milford's Drive. Fire alarm has been sorted. And now, finally, we'll play out the last 20 seconds of this game. Under 10 now. Newton with it. Pass it over to Ryle. Ryle going to hold on to it. Pass it over to DeLong. And she'll hold on to it to end the game. So there's your score. 57-26. Eagles with another dominant win. Not quite as dominant as yesterday's matchup against Fairbury, but dominant nonetheless. Grant is busy eating runza right now, so I'll give you the game's Strive offensive and defensive players of the game. Offensive. And you know what? I'll say offensive and defensive. Shayla Rottenberg. 22 points for her, above her average. Easily double digits. I mean, I'd say she was probably close to her average, maybe even above that in rebounds, you know, probably 17 plus. And so another dominant day. Had some steals, had plenty of blocks, and was just all around the best player. Miller showed some good moments there, but the fouls and fouling out late in the fourth quarter kind of diminished a little bit of that. She didn't get a whole lot of playing time because of the fouls. But nonetheless, Eagles showed out today with another big win. They'll continue their undefeated streak and has only lost 2 games in the last 2 years, counting this year. So that'll do it for the girls varsity game. Make sure to come back for the men's varsity game. Still Eagles versus Warriors here in the Nest on Milford's Drive.